This game is brought to you by Pyatt's Bakery in Perrysburg.
All the good sports are on WSBD. The game of the week.
First and 10 on the 47. Smilo, your quarterback, twin safeties. Brazil and Jacob. Smilo, hands off, dive by Jacob. To the 50, to the 49, to the 48. The dive right over the left guard slot. And the ball will be resting on the 48-yard line. It'll be second. It'll be second and 6 for Maumee. The ball on the 46-yard line in the Perrysburg territory. With 6 minutes on the clock and the clock moving, 12-0. Maumee leads it wide to the right. Short side of the field will be Dave Anderson. Twit sets, and Smilo leads them out. Tight line up front. Smilo on the long count. He waits. Rolls down that line to his right. Pitches wide to Jacob. He fumbles it out of bounds, and the ball will roll out of bounds back in Maumee territory at about the 46-yard line. That ball may be just a little bit slippery, but that pitch, Dorn, may have been just a little bit high for an option play.
Yes, it was too high for him. The back couldn't handle it. He's lucky that ball rolled out of bounds. There was a lot of Perrysburg men around it.
Perrysburg people coming fast. They wanted it. They'd like to have it. They need a big break right here. They're down 12-0 in the second quarter, and it's third now and 11. Third and 11 for Maumee. The ball on their own 46-yard line. Twin sets again on the short side. It'll be Wolf wide to the right. Smilo on the long count. He waits. And we're going to have a penalty on this one. Straight dive by Jacob over the left side. He would get the ball across the 50 to the 46-yard line, to the 47-yard line, but a flag on the penalty, and I believe we're going to have possibly, Doran, I think that right side of the Maumee offensive line jumped.
Yes, sir. The guard on the right side there jumped, and it's definitely offside. Looks like they're going to take it.
There's no question about it. Perrysburg will probably accept this penalty. And Doran, again, let's talk a little bit about this awesome Maumee offense. They're staying to the ground, mostly dives, a couple of options and sweeps to the outside. Perrysburg trying to contain the inside game of Maumee.
They're using that veer, and now they're going back. Perrysburg adjusted their defense, and now they're going back to running to the flanker. So Perrysburg's going to have to make another adjustment here, which it seems that they're doing better than they were in the first quarter.
All right, now we've got a 3rd and 16 with the ball on the 41-yard line. Anderson wide to the right on the near side, your wing back. Smilo over the ball, twin sets on the long count. Straight handoff to Jacob, up over the 45 to the 46, possibly the 47 on a straight dive. And again, Maumee continues to stay on the ground with that straight dive play. It's going to be 4th and, of course, short on the first down. It'll be 4th and 10. 4th and 10 for the first down. The ball on the 48-yard line. And it appears here that Maumee will have to wait and see if they go for it or if they're going to kick. And they are getting into punting formation. Number 46 will be your punter. Tim Wolf, deep for Perrysburg. Number 40, Tim Partee. Good snap. Wolf gets it, a low kick, line drive, hits at the 35, rolls to the 30, inside to the 27-yard line and down right there by Maumee. So with the clock 4:37, second quarter action, Maumee leading it 12-0. Perrysburg gets the ball back, and they'll have 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Maumee, of course, playing good offensive football. Defensively, they look awfully tough. Perrysburg has not had good field position, Dorn. They just have not gotten into good passing situation, and it seems to me that maybe part of their game is a passing game.
It looks like they're going to have to go to that, but they can't get their running series enough to set it up yet.
I formation, squeeze your quarterback, hands off to Frazier over the right side, gets the big hole, gets the ball to the 35, up to the 36-yard line on an excellent run. They set the ball on the 35-yard line. It's going to be second and 2 on an excellent fake that time by your quarterback Jake Swede. Frazier, your ball carry up over the right side, big hole, got good gain, 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 2. I formation, wing to the right. Swede, your quarterback, straight handoff again to Frazier, and it appears he may have picked the first down up. We'll have to wait and see. Straight dive over the left guard hole. Setting it down, it'll be at the 43-yard line, and they call it a first down right there. First and 10 for Perrysburg on their own 40.
Johnson and Gurley.
Let me take that back. It's going to be on the 37-yard line and has not reached the 40-yard line. 37-yard line. First and 10 for Perrysburg. The clock running 3:31 on the clock in the second quarter. Doran Maumee showing a 3 deep, and of course they're staying fairly deep in that 3 deep situation.
Right, they're inverting over, trying to stay 4 deep on the pass, but most of the time 3 deep.
I formation, Swede hands off to Frazier to the 50, to 45, to the 40. Big haul, big drive by Dave Frazier. Number 42, a 200-pound senior, fullback, excellent runner from last year's ball club. Got the big hole and ran over 2 people and was brought down at the 45-yard line. Number 31, Brazil, brought him down at the 45-yard line into Maumee territory. And the ball is coming back.
Looks like you got a flag on the play.
Flag across the field, way across the field. We did not pick it up. It's going to be against Perrysburg.
5 yard.
A 5-yard offside penalty against Perrysburg nullifies a big play. And we're going to have a first and 15 with the ball at the 34-yard line for Perrysburg. And with the clock running, 3:03 on the clock in the second quarter, Maumee leads it 12-0, and Swede leads them out in the I formation. Frazier and Partee. White, your wingback. Swede hands off to Frazier again to the 45, to the 50. Beautiful, big play. That time again by Frazier on the left side. He's rolling that fullback up that slot. He's running that belly series, and he's keeping it. He's giving it to Frazier, and Frazier's getting the good hole. Once he gets the daylight into that secondary, he's tough to bring down. The ball at the 45-yard line is second and 3 with the clock running, and Smilo brings him out. Swede brings him out fast. I formation. Swede rolls the right, hands off and brought down immediately. Frazier nailed immediately that time by number 75, big number 75, Dan Christopher, in that left tackle defensive slot. 240-pound senior, brought him down immediately and possibly for a loss. It's going to be 3rd and 7 with the clock running, 2:04, and Perrysburg fighting that clock before halftime. Swede, your quarterback. Frazier, your fullback. Your running back, Partee. I formation. Swede rolls straight back. He looks deep, comes crossfield, intercepted by Maumee. Let's get his number. I believe it's number 61. It was a fake pass to the right, and then screen pass back to the left. Interception by number 61 for Maumee, Ron Henry. Big play here with 1:46 on the clock. The interception came at the 40-yard line, and Henry got it back into the 31-yard line in Perrysburg territory within striking distance with 1:40 on the clock and the clock moving. Smilo, your quarterback. Twin running backs, wide to the right, Wolf. Smilo on the long count. He waits, fumbles the ball, picks it up, rolls back, looks deep, has Wolf deep at the 5, slip falls down. Wolf falls down and cannot handle the pass at the 10-yard line. Very unusual play, Doran. The quarterback, Smilo, he slipped coming out. And I believe the safety man for Perrysburg felt the play might have been over. Wolf went deep. He was wide open at the 10. The ball was thrown. Wolf tried to come back for the ball. He slipped and fell down, and the ball fell at the 12-yard line. So we've got a 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line. The clock is stopped because of the pass play, and Smilo leads them out with twin set, Brazil and Jacob. Wide to the left will be Anderson. Smilo on the long count, holds it, rolls to his right. He dives inside over the tackle, and he'll get possibly 1, maybe 2. With the clock running, 1:16 on the clock. Smilo picks up 4. It's going to be 3rd and 6 with the ball at the 27-yard line, and the clock moving exactly. 1 minute left in this first half. Perrysburg not having good field position at any time this first half. They're in trouble. Halftime, 50 seconds, clock running. Smilo over the ball. Twin setback. He waits. He holds. Rolls to his right. He dives inside. He's got a hole. He goes to the 20, and he gets knocked down inside the 20-yard line, and Maumee asks for a timeout to stop that clock right here with 38 seconds. So we'll keep it right here. On the hit that time, number 42, Dave Frazier made the hit on Smilo, and he brought him down at It appears from here, Dorn, to be about the 17-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Maumee, and they're out of that huddle on the move. 27 seconds, clock moving, and they did not ask for the timeout. Smilo has them down. He waits. Twin setback. Long count. Rolls to the right. Face straight handoff that time by Dennis Brazil into the 10-yard line. Straight dive over the right side, and he gets the ball to the 10-yard line with the clock running 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they did not get that clock stopped, and that is end of the first half. With the score, Maumee 12, Perrysburg nothing. We'll be back with our halftime activities after this word from the Trophy Palace. I wish Jerry was here, but he is in Philadelphia. We have kept our record going. Wherever we go, it seems when we're near any highway or expressway, we seem to get one arrest this evening, and we have just had our first arrest here from Perrysburg High on I-75 across from the stadium.
If that young man has his radio on, we wish him the best.
Well, I can assure you the state patrolman doesn't have the game on, I'm sure.
No,
of that.
he may have that bear radio on they call a CB, but I don't think he has that other one on.
It appears, yes, Maumee will elect to receive the ball. Deep for Maumee. And those numbers are getting very, very difficult to pick up. I believe that's number 21. Jacob will be the deep man for Maumee. Mike Jacob, number 21, a senior, 175. And a good old friend of ours, one of our colleagues of the past on the PA system tonight here in the press box, Ned Huffman. Ned, nice to see you. Nice to have you along. You do a super job with that microphone here.
The one and only.
Okay. And again, I might remind you, if the voice sounds a little bit different, this is Cotton Marquette sitting in for Jerry Kyle, who is in Philadelphia, preparing for the University of Toledo Villanova game tomorrow. A big one for the Rockets. Listen in. It'll be a dandy. And at halftime here, Maumee leads it 12-0. Perrysburg now getting ready. Teeing the ball up at the 40-yard line. Weather has kind of cooled down a little bit. Doesn't seem to be any rain or any mist. The wind still about 10 knots out of the south. That flag standing straight out at the north end of the field. Preparing for the kick, Perrysburg up the ball, long, deep kick, high floater to the 20-yard line. Picked up by Jacobs to the 25, to the 30, and he's brought down immediately right there by number 88 for Perrysburg. Will be Dan Defendo. It'll be 1st and 10. The ball resting at the 30-yard line. Maumee on the move offensively. Third quarter just underway. Maumee leads it 12-0. And we'll have to wait and see for Perrysburg any defensive adjustments, and we'll watch for Dorn Snyder to pick it up as we move along. Your quarterback for Maumee, Smilo. Over the ball, Corns. Your twin running backs, Brazil and Jacob. Wide to the left, Anderson. Smilo on the long call. Straight dive, that time to Jacobs to the 25, up to the 40-yard line. Big hole on the left side, over the left tackle slot. Duvall again doing the good job between Noward and Duvall. Big hole, and Jacob picks up 9 yards. On the straight dive, it's going to be 2nd and 1. The ball resting exactly at the 40-yard line. Third quarter action, and Perrysburg continues to stay in that 5-man front dorm with the 2 inside linebackers. Almost appears to be in Oklahoma.
It's that 52 defense again. It's almost a 7-man front.
Smilo over the ball, twin setback, long count, tight line. Smilo, straight dive, Brazil over the center slot. Ball loose inside. I believe he got it back. Brazil, your ball carrier. He picks up the first down. The ball up to the 43-yard line. Good for the first down, and Maumee on the move again. Strong, ground-gaining football team. Maumee Panthers came strong last year, strong at the end of the year, and looked very, very tough in the early going this year with a 2-0 record, and right now they have control of this game at 12-0 in the third quarter. Smilo, your quarterback. Twin sets in the backfield. Wide to the right, Anderson. Smilo, long call, straight dive. Jacobs over to the 45, up to the 50, into Perrysburg territory. His knee went down exactly at the 50-yard line. The official will set it just into Maumee territory at the 50-yard line. We'll call it the 50, and it's going to be 2nd and 4, possibly 3. Excellent. Again, die that time by Brazil for the big gain. Not much change offensively by Maumee. Very, very control, power football on the ground. Twin setback. Smilo, long count. He waits. Gets the ball. Keeps it. Rolls right. Pitches out to Brazil on the short side, and Brazil's pushed out of bounds at the line of scrimmage at the 50-yard line.
Scott, they've adjusted that 52 defense to try to take care of that off-tackle slant and that dive, and they're standing, Perrysburg standing those linebackers up in that 52 now, but of course with that wide hole in there, they're sending the linebackers, and they're just veering off that big guard hole they got in there now.
That linebacker's got to stay in, Snide. He's just got to stay there for that handoff, and if he isn't, that of course is why that big hole is opening up.
Right.
Smilo leads him out. Twin sets again. Wide to the right will be Anderson. Smilo on the long count. Tight line up front. Handoff. Jacobs. Crossbuck. Edge of the 50. 45. He breaks clear at the 35. 20. 15. 10. 5. Touchdown!
Touchdown for Maumee by Jacobs.
Mike Jacobs exploding at the Perrysburg 45-yard line on a crossbuck. Reverse handoff on the inside from Smilo to Jacobs. Over the left guard slot, he broke loose at the 45, and then it was a race for the goal line. Big play by Jacobs. We're going to give him a 47-yard dash for the touchdown with 9:39 on the clock. PAT will be attempted by John Stromey, the left guard, 190. He's a junior, and Jacob will hold for Stromey. It is 18-0. Maumee leads it over Perrysburg in the third quarter, and Stromey, a right-footed kicker, will go for the point. The snap, it's down. The kick, it's up. It's long enough. It is no good. Wide to the left. So, what's the official score on the clock?
By paying yourself first in a savings account at Home Federal. Soon you'll have the funds for that new car you've wanted, for that vacation you've dreamed about, or for whatever your heart desires. So make lots of things happen in your life with a savings account at Home Federal Savings and Loan Association, located at 1088 Louisiana Avenue in Perrysburg and at 409 Conant in Maumee.
Stromey on the kickoff, a line drive to Hemrick at the 12-yard line. Hemrick's knee goes down right there trying to handle the punt, and the ball is dead. And Perrysburg will retain the ball at the 13-yard line. First and 10. Again, poor field position for Perrysburg. First and 10 at their own 13. Straight T formation. Your quarterback, Swede, hands off, straight dive up the middle to Frazier. He may get it to the line of scrimmage. Big pile up on the left side. 6 or 7 Maumee Panthers on the tackle. Off that bottom, we see number 30 coming out of there for Maumee, Steve Johnson. Also, DeChristopher. He calls the defensive signals for that defensive unit. Dan DeChristopher playing that left tackle slot. Swede, your quarterback. Frazier, your fullback. Partee and White, your running back. Swede on the long straight T formation. Handoff. Frazier over the right tackle. He'll get 2, possibly 3, over the 15 into the 16-yard line. It's going to be a third down situation. And third quarter action with the clock running, 8:40 on the clock. 18-0 Maumee over Perrysburg in a devastating ground control game by Maumee here tonight from Perrysburg High. Granahan leads them out, sets them down. Swede, your quarterback, under over the center. I formation. Wide to the right is White. Handoff, straight up Partee, stopped at the line of scrimmage, held, no gain on a 3rd and 8. No gain, back to the line of scrimmage. Partee did an excellent job getting it back to the 13-yard line, to the 16-yard line, and it's going to be 4th and about 6 for the first down punting situation for Perrysburg. Deep in their own territory, they just cannot get good field position. Back to punt for Perrysburg will be Pat Aubrey. Deep for Maumee will be Jacob and Smilo. The snap good. The punt, high floater, a little to the right. It's going to be a little short. It's going to hit on the Perrysburg 35, 37, 38, and killed right there. Again, then Maumee gets good field position in Perrysburg territory. The ball will rest at the 38-yard line. First and 10, Maumee, again, good field position. And Dorn, we might look for a pass or two now in this situation.
Now they're getting that defense up there heavy, but on that last touchdown run, they Smilo pulled that linebacker, and that back went all the way. So he may come up with one of those little drag passes now on play action.
Smilo has them down. Twin setbacks, wide to the right, Anderson. Smilo long count. Straight handoff. This time Jacobs to the 30. to the 35 into the 30-yard line. Not quite to the first down. It'll be shy of about a yard or two. Again, big hole over the left side. Straight handoff to Mike Jacobs. Hitting hard. The hole is there. He's fighting the linebacker. He picks up 8. He picks up 9 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 1 with the ball at the 31-yard line. They've got to get into the 29 for the first down. Smilo leads them out. Strength is to the left side in that line. Twin setbacks. Wide to the right. Wolf. Smilo keeps the ball. Straight handoff. That time on the left side, right side of that line. The first down gain. Your ball carrier for Maumee will be Tim Weston. Tim Weston, your ball carrier that time, out of that right twin set. He picks the first down up at the ball. Will be set at the 28-yard line. It is 1st and 10 for Maumee. On the move again, leading 18-0 here from Perrysburg High. And Dorn, it just doesn't appear that Perrysburg can find a solution to that dive play.
Well, Maumee is a smart football team, and they're just moving the ball in and out on them on that tackle. When the tackles are out, they're in, and vice versa.
Smilo, straight handoff. That time is Jacobs, and he is stopped cold at the line of scrimmage on the right side. Good hit that time by Perrysburg by 3 young men. Number 53 coming out of the bottom of that pile on that hit. Mike McGranahan made the initial hit. Excellent job. Second, we'll give him a yard. 2nd and 9. 5:57. And the clock running in the third quarter from Perrysburg High. Home Federal Savings and Loan, the Trophy Palace, Davis Junior College, Citizens Banking Company, and the Lorraine Oil Company on our broadcast. Smilo, your quarterback, has them down. Twin set on the long count. Wide to the right is Anderson. Straight handoff. Weston up over the 30, into the 25, to the 20-yard line, possibly the 18. We'll have to wait and see. It appears his knee hit on the 20-yard line. Excellent run by Weston. Dorn, this young man just explodes out of that backfield, out of that set situation.
They have 2 nice setbacks there. They're playing in enough offense now. What we mean, they're only about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and they're just exploding through that veer hole.
Ball resting on the 20-yard line. It is 3rd and 3. Smilo with the ball. Long count. Straight handoff. Jacobs into the 15-yard line off the left side, and he's brought down immediately by number 83, Perrysburg, on the hit. Mark Lear made the tackle. Excellent hit that time. It is a first down exactly at the 15-yard line at the near hash mark. 1st and 10, deep in Perrysburg territory. Maumee on the move again. 1st and 10 at the 15, and Smilo leads them out and sets them down. Your quarterback under the center. Twin set. He holds them up. Long count. Handoff. Weston up over the 15 into the 10-yard line. Straight dive over that right guard slot. Your hit brought down by Perrysburg on the play. Gary Robinson made the hit on that right side for Perrysburg. It's going to be 2nd and 5 at the 10. Maumee methodically just driving this ball the length of the field, had good field position. They're establishing the ground game, and they just refuse to go to that air. They don't feel that they have to. Wide to the right now for Maumee. And Smilo's your quarterback. Twin sets. Straight handoff. Jacobs 5, 4, 3, 2, 10. Touchdown! Jacobs. Straight dive over the left side from the 10-yard line. Jacobs drives it into the goal line. Beautiful dive play, exploding out of that left set slot in the backfield. Big hole on the left side from Dave Nollard and Ken Duvall. Jacobs scores again, going 10 yards with 3:53 on the clock in the third quarter. Jacobs scores again to drive that score. Maumee 24, Perrysburg nothing. And we'll have the PAT attempt by John Stromey, the left guard, 190. He's a junior, right footer. Jacob will hold for the PAT. Having some problems with the ball. We have it set now. The center is Scott Korn. Snap is down. It is up. It is long enough. It is good. I just got over Dorn. So with the score, official score on the field, official timeout, the score, Maumee 25, Perrysburg nothing. This word from the Trophy Palace.
Hey, the way you bowl, that's the only way you'll ever get one. Get what you need. T-shirts, warm-up, or team jackets, plaques, and medals at the Trophy Palace, 107 East Dudley Street, Maumee.
The kick by Stromey up to the 35-yard line. Partee, your ball carrier. He gets it back up to the 30, into the 35-yard line, and brought down right there by the Maumee defense and a whole host of players. Your quarterback for Perrysburg will be Swede. He leads them out, 1st and 10 at the 35. A fake draw play by Swede. He picks up 5 into the 40, 41, 42-yard line. Good call that time by Jake Swede. He faked the straight handoff, kept it himself, went straight up the field. He'll pick up, it appears, possibly a first down here. That ball at the 44-yard line. The chains are being brought out. We'll have to wait and see. It is short by a half a yard. It'll be 2nd and a half a yard. The ball on the 44-yard line in Perrysburg territory. It is third quarter here at Perrysburg High. Maumee leads it 25-0. And Perrysburg is going to have to go to the air shortly.
They don't have much choice, Scott, when you're down that much, and Maumee is still in that basic defense they were in before.
2nd and short yardage for the first down at the 44. Swede keeps the ball, breaks it loose, and gets the first down, gets the ball to the 50-yard line. Big hole that time by Jake Swede. He gets the first down. The ball is resting exactly on the 50-yard line. The hit made that time for Maumee, number 31, Dennis Brazil. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 50. Perrysburg on the move. First, good field position for the Yellow Jackets tonight. Swede, your quarterback. Straight T formation. Rolls back. He's going to look to the short side. He throws the ball. It is incomplete. Too short. Your intended receiver, Wendell Seiler.
Sweet pass intended for Seiler goes incomplete.
Seiler, a senior, 155, was open. The ball was underthrown. Seiler could not come back to it. Very close to the first down if it had been received. Not good. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 50. Swede leads them out. Your center is McGranahan. Swede now sets the I formation. Wing right. Your wing back, Pete White. Swede on a reverse, gives to White on the right side, into the 45, 44, excellent run, good call by Perrysburg. Pete White picks up possibly 7. We'll have to wait and see. The ball will be set at the 43-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 into Maumee territory, and Perrysburg now on the move in good field position. Swede, your quarterback, straight T formation, balanced line, handoff, White over the right side, over the 45, over the 40 into the 36, 37-yard line. The official sets it down. It's going to be a first down, and White that time on an excellent run picks the first down up, and the ball will be set at the 38-yard line. It appears we're getting just a little bit more rain here right now from Perrysburg High. It is 1st and 10 at the 37, and Perrysburg on the move with 2:06 on the clock, third quarter. Swede, I formation, hands off, their tailback. Partee gets it into the 35-yard line. Over the right tackle slot. We'll have to wait and see. It was a 1st and 10. It'll be 2nd and 6 for Perrysburg. Perrysburg now on the move. After this last touchdown by Maumee to go up front, 25-0. Perrysburg on the move. Swede sets his back, I formation, wing left. Swede hands off, rolls back, keeps it himself, rolls to his right on the short side, and is going to be forced out of bounds for a loss back to the original line of scrimmage. He'll lose possibly 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 11 here with 1:25 on the clock in the third quarter. 3rd and 11. Swede that time faked the handoff, rolled to the short side, could not find daylight. Good defensive job that time by Maumee, number 41, Chris Zielinski. I formation. Swede sets them down under the quarterback, pitches back, sweep to the right, knocked down in his backfield, number 22, Chuck Hemrick. Did not gain a yard. He'll lose possibly 2, and it's going to be 4th down and possibly 13. Well, now a very, very critical call here for Perrysburg. Dorn, what do? Do you punt it or do you go for it?
You go for it when you're down 25.
25-0. and you're in Maumee territory. The ball is at the 41-yard line. It is 4th and 13. I formation, wing left. Swede sets him down, rolls back, look-in pass, no good. It was short. The intended receiver was Pete White. A fake handoff, look-in pass from the left side. It was thrown into the ground. White never had a chance to get to it. The pass no good, and Maumee takes over on the loss of down. They'll take the ball over at their own 41-yard line, 1st and 10, with 42 seconds on the clock in the third quarter, and they lead 25-0. Your quarterback in that backfield, Smilo. Your quarterback, Jacob and Weston. Smilo on the long count. Holds him up. Keeps it. Hands off straight ahead. Weston up over the 40 into the 45-yard line, and a whole host of tacklers on the hit for Perrysburg that time. We'll pick them out. On a 3rd and 4 near the 50-yard mark, the ball carrier was Jacob. He was short of the first down, and Maumee wants a timeout right here, and we'll keep it. This is going to be a decision by the Maumee coaching staff. Head coach Bob Boyles has to go for it. He's leading 25-0. The ball is at the 50-yard line. He is 4th and a yard, and a short yard, Dorn. And I'm sure he's wondering right now not whether to go for it, but probably what to call.
Well, it all depends, Scott. When you get that 25-0 and it's a wet night, you usually don't let that other club up, but I'm sure with the power he's got, it kind of looks like he's going to gamble.
Well, he has proven that they can move the ball. There's no question about it. But, of course, he doesn't have the wind with him as far as the kicking game is concerned, but they're going to kick the ball right here. Going back in punt formation, John Stromey. He'll be at his own 35. And going deep for Perrysburg will be Pat Aubrey and Jake Swede. The snap, good snap. The punt, line drive right down the middle of the field. It's going to hit at the 20, to the 15, to the 10, into the 6, and to the 5-yard line, and killed dead by 6 Maumee Panthers. A super kick that time. Jake Swede just didn't want to take a gamble trying to handle that punt tonight, and I thought it was a good decision on his part, and it kind of backfired on him.
Right, and that kick, the kicker actually fell down when he kicked the football that time, and he really got some distance.
It may have been a planned kick to try to line drive that thing, because he really had a tough time with that wind. He was going into a stiff wind. It appears to be maybe 20-mile-an-hour wind, and that flag is standing right out of attention, and it's got a real high wind here right now. Your backfield for Perrysburg, Swede, your quarterback, straight T formation. He hands off over the left side. May get a yard. It's 1st and 10 from the 5. Your ball carrier, Partee. Frazier, your ball carrier. Frazier, your ball carrier.
By Christopher.
The tackle made by Christopher for Maumee. And we've got an injury up here, right here. And we're going to have to hold up to see what we've got. It's going to be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9, deep in their own territory. Perrysburg in trouble, 25-0. Maumee leads it. And Perrysburg here this evening, Doran, had good field position, I believe, one time.
One time only.
All right. Swede leads them out. I formation. Wing to the right. Swedes. Great back. Hands off up the middle to Partee. He gets the ball up over the 10-yard line, possibly the 12. We'll have to wait and see where the foot goes down. The knee hits at about the 12-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and
Carrying the ball, tackled by Save.
3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Frazier, your ball carrier, on the play. 3rd and 5. Very tempting, Dorn, to try to go to the air here with the wind at your back, but very, very difficult field position. Swede leads them out. I formation. Wing to the right. Swede, short snap, a punt, quick punt.
Kick.
Quick kick out of there. The ball's going to hit at the 45, to the 50, to the 45, and Perrysburg will kill it at the 42-yard line. A short snap through the quarterback's legs to the fullback. Frazier got the punt off. Excellent kick. Almost blocked. Did an excellent job getting it out of there. Got a good kick and a good roll. And now Maumee will take the ball over at their own 42-yard line. 1st and 10 here in the fourth quarter with 9:55 and the clock running, and Maumee leads it 25-0. Your backfield for Maumee, your quarterback still, Dave Smilo. Twin sets, Jacob and Weston. Wide to the right will be Anderson. Smilo, handoff, straight ahead. Weston, he may get a yard. Good hit that time by Perrysburg, number 76, Gary Robinson. Stuck it to it right there on that left side. Good hit.
Weston carrying the ball.
Maybe a half a yard. Maybe a half a yard. It's going to be second and 10. We'll call it second 10 at the 44-yard line, 43-yard line. Twin sets now again for Maumee. Your center is Korn. Your quarterback is Smilo. Tight line up front. To the right, Dave Anderson. Handoff. Smilo keeps along the left side. Take the handoff. Roll the left side. No place to go. He got to the 45 and brought down immediately that time on that right side defensive line for Perrysburg. Those numbers now are very, very difficult to pick up. I believe number 70 got it. Dennis Addy.
Carrying the ball, tackled by Addy.
We agree with the PA announcer on that one. 25, the zip here from Perrysburg High. Maumee leads it over the Yellow Jackets, and Smilo leads them out. Twin set at the 45. It's third and 7 on the far hash mark. Smilo on the long count. He waits, gets the handoff. Straight handoff. Weston to the 46 over the right side. Hit immediately by Perrysburg on that left right side. Good defensive play that time by that front wall. He may get a yard. It's fourth down.
Weston carrying the ball, tackled by Frazier.
Frazier made the hit. Fourth down and 6. And Perrysburg held in that series of down. Maumee definitely probably will be in a punting situation. Back in punt formation will be John Stromey at his own 30. Deep for Perrysburg will be Swede and Padre. The snap. Good snap. Stromey gets it away. High kick to the 25 and brought down immediately. Number 22, Henrik, made the catch. Brought down by Steve Johnson. Johnson made the hit immediately, and the ball will be resting now on the 27-yard line. First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets in their own territory. With an opportunity to move the ball now. Better field position than the last time. They got the ball the last time, Dorn, on the 5. Your quarterback will be Swede. Straight T formation, balanced line for Perrysburg at their 27. A fumble picked up by Swede. He advances it to the 30-yard line and brought down immediately by number 32 for Perrysburg. For Maumee,
Carrying the ball, tackled by
Dan Save made the tackle. His first ball game this year because of an injury. Veteran linebacker back from last year's ball club. Dan Save made the hit. It's going to be second and 6 at the 31. Swede over the ball. I formation. Gets the ball. Hands off. Tailback up the middle. Partee, your ball carrier. He'll get 2, possibly 3. Gets the ball up to the 34-yard line. It's going to be third and possibly 3. Third and 3 at the 34. They're going to have to get that ball to the 36, possibly 37 for that first down. With the clock running, 6:30 on the clock. Perrysburg quickly now out of that huddle. Swede sets him down. I formation. Handoff straight back. He keeps it. He's looking deep to the wide side. Good throw. Connection at the 50. Knocked out of bounds. Wendell Seiler caught the ball at the 45. Got across the 50 and knocked out of bounds in Maumee territory at the 46.
Knocked out of bounds by
Beautiful fake that time by Swede to his fullback Fraser. Seiler coming out of his end position. Went to the short side. Beautiful throw that time by Swede. Reception good by Seiler. First and 10 at the 46-yard line. With the clock moving. Bose now, we have a new quarterback for Perrysburg. Bose back to throw. He's a left-hander. He's going to be brought down, piled under by Maumee back at the 45-yard line. New quarterback for Perrysburg, number 12, Mike Bose. A sophomore 6-footer, 180. He's a left-hander. A loss on the play. A loss on the play is going to be second and 20. The ball at the 45-yard line. Perrysburg 45-yard line. Bose back, rolls back. He's looking down the middle. Screen pass over the middle to Frazier to the 50, to the 45, 46-yard line. Brought down right there on a good hit by Steve Johnson of Maumee.
Fraser is complete. Tackled by...
Good offensive play that time by Bosset. Got the screen pass over the middle to Fraser. Good run by Dave Fraser. It's going to be...
They're alternating quarterbacks.
Okay, now we still got Bosset in the lineup for Perrysburg. I formation. Sets him down, rolls back. He's looking to throw. He goes down the middle. Pass recovered. Reception good at the 25 into the 20-yard line. The reception by Brent Harris, number 21. Excellent throw by Bosset. Rolled out to his right, stopped, planted that foot, and went down the middle to Harris at the 30. He got into the 25, then to the 22, and it's a first down at the 22-yard line. And with the clock moving, Perrysburg now moving on the arm of Mike Bosset. Your quarterback is Bosset. Sets him down, I formation, wing left. On the long count. Straight back, he looks over the middle, goes to the short side, pass good. Received, reception good by Pete White out of the wing back spot. The pass received good at the 18-yard line. Second and 6. The ball at the 19-yard line in Maumee territory. Perrysburg moving the ball now with 4:24 on the clock and a stop because of the pass reception. Your quarterback, number 12, is Mike Bosset. Sets him down. I formation, wing right. Bosset back, left-hander, looks down the middle. He breaks loose. He's going to be snowed under. The ball is kicked out. Fumble, recovery, Maumee. They're going to give it to Maumee right there. Bosset snowed under by the rush. The ball came out, and recovery by number 41, Maumee. Got the recovery. Chris Zielinski gets the ball. The recovery made at, it appears it's going to be at the 24-yard line. First and 10 for Maumee. First real threat door by Perrysburg. Stopped here by, again, a fumble recovery.
Yes, they were on the move there, and Bosset was looking pretty good there, but he had a tremendous rush on him that time, and they knocked the ball loose when he went back to pass.
Maumee now on the move from their own 24. First and 10. Swede, your quarterback. Check me on that. That's Smilo, your quarterback. Handoff straight ahead to Jacob over the right side. He got to the 25. Maybe give him a yard. Big hit that time on that side. Perrysburg defensive line. Jensen on the hit for Perrysburg. It's going to be second and 9 with the clock moving. 3:36 on the clock. In the fourth quarter, Maumee leads it 25-0. And this has been a very, very good display of offensive ground power by Maumee here this evening. Smilo leads them out. Twin sets in the backfield. Your running back, Jacob and Weston. Long count. Smilo keeps it, rolls around the right side. He breaks free. No one near him. He is going to go all the way. 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown! Electrifying run here by Dave Smilo. 165 quarterback. He faked the handoff on the right side to Weston up the middle, kept it rolled around the end. No one picked him up. No one saw him, and he went 5 yards down the near side for the touchdown to go on top, 31-0. The PAT will be attempted here with 3:03 on the clock by John Stromey. Holding will be Mike Jacob. The line is down. Your center is Scott Korn. The snap, no good. Picked up by Stromey. Put it under at the 10-yard line. He never got a chance to kick it. So, with an official timeout on the field and the score, Maumee 31, Perrysburg 0. This word now from the Citizens Banking Company.
You know, bargains are few and far between these days. But Citizens Banking Company in Perrysburg, the little bank that's big on benefits, has a real bargain for you. If you have a Citizens Banking Company checking account or open a new checking account, CBC will give you 10% off its total. In fact, Citizens Banking Company will credit your checking account here for 10% of your earned interest. How's that for a bargain? 10% off its total. The only qualification you need to get 10% off installment loan interest is that you have or open a Citizens Banking Company checking account. Isn't it time you checked out checking and 10% off installment loan interest at the little bank that's big on benefits? Citizens Banking Company in Perrysburg, with offices downtown and at the Country Charm Shopping Center. Member FDIC.
The kick by Stromey deep to the 20-yard line. The ball carried to the 25, up to the 30-yard line, and he's put it under. Your ball carrier that time for Perrysburg, number 40. On the return, Tim Partee, and he was brought down by number 69 for Maumee. Number 69, Tim Giles in the lineup. Now we have a whole host of new defensive players for Maumee, here with a score of 31-0. Maumee leading with 2:45 on the clock and the clock running, and Perrysburg wants a timeout, and we'll keep it right here. Our sponsors on a basketball game. How about that, Dorn? Our football game here this evening, and an excellent crew. Home Federal Savings and Loan of Maumee and Perrysburg, the Trophy Palace, Davis Junior College, the Citizens Banking Company, and the Lorraine Oil Company. And Dorn, we have seen a super display of offensive running game here by Maumee tonight.
What we talked about a little while ago, this Smilo was the key, and when he went and hit that one on that keeper again, it was all Smilo down that sideline. They've had trouble containing him all night, and of course he's got those big men up in front doing that blocking for him.
Dorn, is that rather an unusual kind of thing to see for a quarterback to break loose in that offensive set for 75 yards?
Well, I don't think that. I thought at the time it looked like that those ends were making the blood move, and when he did, he took her down the sideline. Not unusual.
Jose, your quarterback, back to throw down the middle. The ball no good. The ball tipped away. Your intended receiver, number 30 for Perrysburg, Pete White, tipped away for Maumee. Number 22, tipped away, Chris Smilo, and also Don Snyder. We have a whole host of new defensive unit for Maumee. We'll pick them up as we can, best we can. The numbers are very easy to pick up with those brand shiny new white uniforms here on the field, Dorn. And of course, 31-0, Maumee leads it with 2:36 on the clock. Jose is your quarterback. He has an I formation. He has the ball at the 30-yard line in 2nd and 10. Jose, straight back. He's looking. He wants to go deep. He goes down the middle. No good. The ball was short, almost intercepted by Maumee. Number 42, I believe, Jimmy Taylor, almost intercepted that ball at the 40-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Of course, Perrysburg right now trying to move this ball in the air in a 3rd and 10 with the ball at their own 30-yard line. And the clock is stopped, of course, on the incompletion pass. 2:31 on the clock. Jose, the sophomore quarterback, in the lineup. He has an I formation. Frazier, Bartee in the backfield. Jose, straight back. There's going to be a flag on this one. 2 flags all over the field. We'll have to wait and see. Somebody jumped. Penalty markers all over the field. Offsides, Perrysburg, 5 yards marked off. It's going to be now 3rd and 15. The ball on the 25-yard line. And Perrysburg, of course, now in a passing situation. They've been putting it up the last couple of series. Jose has shown us a good arm, Dorn. He's a sophomore and he's a left-hander, and he can put it in the air.
Yeah, he isn't too bad under the situation. When you get the pressure on and you're down 31-0, he's throwing the ball pretty well.
Jose under the center, straight back, hands off to Partee, up over the 25 to the 30 to the 35 to the 40, and he is brought down at the 42-yard line by a whole host of tacklers. Maumee will have to wait and see who comes up last. We'll get him if we can. Number 76 on the initial hit for Maumee. 76, Dan DeChristopher on that hit for Maumee. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Clock moving, 2:11 on the clock, 31-0. Maumee leads it here over the Perrysburg Yellow Jackets in the big battle for the Ding Dong Bell. Jose leads them out, wing left, sets them down, I formation. Jose, straight back, in the pocket, looks deep, goes deep, down the middle. The ball tipped around, intercepted by Maumee at the 35, to the 40, 45, to the 50, into the 47-yard line. Intercepted by number 22, Chris Smith. Excellent, excellent.
Jose's pass intercepted by Smilo, tackled by Frazier.
Smilo on the interception. I had Smith as Smilo on the interception. Got the ball back into Perrysburg territory. The ball resting at the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. and Maumee will have, I assume, a new offensive lineup in there. We'll pick them up as we go. And with 1:29 on the clock, and Maumee leading it 31-0, both benches now get an opportunity to get their second ball clubs into there, defensively and offensively. And this has been a very, very good football team here tonight. Maumee showing extreme power, Dorn, and I think they're going to be probably the one to watch in that Northern Lakes League this year.
It looks like it, Todd. I've seen Lake play, and I've seen a scrimmage with some of the area teams, and Maumee definitely looks like they have the power. Someone's going to have to beat them before it's over this year.
And, of course, there are a couple of ball clubs that feel they have that kind of personnel to do it, but right here tonight, they have shown a tremendous, devastating ground game against a very good Perrysburg football team. We'll try to pick them up as best we can. That quarterback for Maumee is Rick Weston, I believe. Straight ahead handoff. Your quarterback, number 22, is Chris Smilo. Your ball carrier, number 25. Number 25, and I'm looking for a 25, and I don't have a 25.
I don't see one either.
I'd like to give that young man credit, but there isn't a 25. Dorn, you try to look it up there if you can for us, but I don't see one. Well, he's a good-looking runner, I'll tell you that. We've got a penalty on the play here, and it's a big one. We'll have to wait and see. Offensive holding against Maumee. The ball is brought back into Maumee territory at the 38-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 25 for Maumee. Mike East was your ball carrier. Your quarterback now, number 22, will be Chris Smilo. Twin sets in the backfield. Y flanker to the right. Smilo, long count. Tight line up front. Straight handoff up to the 40-yard line. Again, your ball carrier, Mike East, a sophomore, 160. Ball carrier, he gets it to the 40-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and long yardage. They're going to have to get to their own 37-yard line for that first down. So it's 2nd and long yardage with the clock running 42 seconds in this football game. Smilo, your quarterback. Twin sets in the backfield, tight line up front. Smilo on the long count. Brings him out. Keeps it. Pitches to the outside. Ball turns the corner to the 50, to the 45. He's knocked out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Your ball carrier, Brian Buckout. Big run that time. Beautiful option play. Fake to the line. Quarterback kept it as long as possible. Pitched out. Made the turn. Buckout got the good gain. The ball now resting in the Perrysburg territory. The ball now at the 47-yard line. It is 3rd and 10 now. 3rd and 10, 28 seconds on the clock. Smilo, your quarterback, and with twin sets and wide receiver to the left. Long count. Smilo brings him out, keeps the ball, hands straight ahead into the 45. Straight dive that time off the right side. Your ball carrier, Mike East,
tackled by Hall.
Hall on the tackle with the clock running 14 seconds in this ball game. Maumee leads at 31-0 over the Perrysburg Yellow Jackets in the annual battle for the Ding Dong Bell, and it appears that Maumee will capture that Ding Dong Bell tonight. 3, 2, 1, no more plays, and that ends the game here at Perrysburg High. Well, Doran, rather an interesting game, no question about it. That final score here this evening, Maumee wins it. That final score, Maumee 31, Perrysburg nothing. We'll be back to wrap it up here after this word from the Lorraine Oil Company. We had a halftime score of Maumee nothing, Maumee 12, Perrysburg nothing, and Dorn, let's recap that second half.
Well, after that 12-0, they came out, and Maumee had a great kickoff return, of course, back to the 30-yard line, and after a few dive plays, that young man by the name of Jacobs went 47 yards on one of those counters with 9:39, made it 18 to zip. Then Stromey tried to kick, which was no good. Later in the quarter, not too much happened with Perrysburg. They had a very poor punt. In fact, at the 13, I think the punt went out at the 38, and Maumee took over again. And Maumee went right back to the dive game, running right up over those linebackers in the middle on that 52, alternating until the 15-yard line with Weston and Jacobs. And then a 10-yard zip into the end zone by Jacobs for the touchdown with 3:53, making it 24-0. Stromey then kicked the extra point, made it 25-0. Then Perrysburg seemed to pick up a little bit with Sweet running 5 yards, the 44, and getting a couple first downs. And at that time, things looked pretty good for Perrysburg, but then again, they had 2 lost plays, losing about 13 yards and an incomplete pass, and Maumee took over again. Going back to Jacob and Weston, the quarter ended 25-0, but they went back to faking now, and Smilo taking off on that 75-yard fake down the sideline. A beautiful run, and it made it Maumee 31, Perrysburg nothing with 3:03 to go. They put a young man by the name of Bousset in for Perrysburg, who made a small dent in there and got a march going. But then again, that old bugaboo and a couple interceptions and a loss and some penalties. And with 1:35 left, Chris Smilo, who I would presume is the brother of the other Smilo, picked off the interception at 1:35, and that's the way the game ended, with Maumee moving the ball. Final score 31-0 Maumee.
Doran, one final question to you. Perrysburg, in my opinion, is a good football team, but I don't believe they really got good field position before they got out of the game as far as the score was concerned.
Oh, I'd have to agree there. They had their back against the wall all night, and every time they did move it, they either had an interception or a fumble. I think you commented once before they had field position just once, and I believe that's right for the whole night.
Doran, I want to thank you very much for sitting in here this evening and joining our crew. I've enjoyed having you. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Hope we can do it again sometime.
Thanks a lot, Ken.
Okay, and Doran, of course, we want to tell our listening audience tomorrow, a big one. Jerry Kyle will be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to bring the University of Toledo and the Villanova football game. Tune in for that one. We want to thank our sponsors tonight, Home Federal Savings and Loan of Maumee and Perrysburg, the Trophy Palace, Davis Junior College, Citizens Banking Company, and the Lorraine Oil Company for joining us on our broadcast here this evening. And this is Scott Marquette saying so long from Perrysburg High. The final score, Maumee 31, Perrysburg nothing.
You are a promise. You are a possibility. You are a promise. You're a promise. A promise with a capital P. You're a great big bundle. A great big bundle of potentiality. Promise, you are a possibility, you are a promise with the capital P. You are a great big bundle of potentiality. And if you listen, you will hear God's voice and